Righto, so this here is the second episode of this week's Fun Facts with Liam, and in 1696, Isaac Newton was notorious for more than just being the man who allegedly discovered gravity by the apple falling on his head. To quote Christopher Moltisanti, Isaac Newton invented gravity just some asshole hit him in the head with an apple when, nobody threw it at him, it just fell. But either way, it fell on him. But actually, and this is kind of the reason for my kind of subtitle, sub-hyphen title, as it were, in my upcoming description of this episode when I do upload it, is that essentially Isaac Newton also was a detective of sorts, and he somehow he became what was called the Warden of the Royal Mint. I'm not sure if they have the Warden of the Royal Mint anymore, but their job was to look over legitimate minting, and his position and work as Warden of the Royal Mint got the attention of William Chaloner, who was a notorious counterfeiter. So notorious was Chaloner that this former nail maker, he found that he had a talent for making counterfeit coins, and was so successful that he made a lot of, as the Cockneys say, moolah, dosh money from his illegal practices. His wife might have helped him too, because she knew what she knew of his activities, and was the one who testified against her husband. But Isaac Newton was the one that was determined to track, to get him caught in the act, basically, and forced. And also got his partner to cooperate with him, and there might have been some evidence of Isaac Newton actually torturing people in these interrogations, and it's probably he probably threatened, he probably most likely put his partner under duress, at the threat of torture, and I think that's how it was for many, for hundreds of years. I mean, even into 1950s and early 60s, let's say, for the sake of location argument stuff, how they did things in Blighty, forced confessions, hangings and stuff, and there's a lot of things that kind of went wrong with that, but sometimes it did work. His partner pretty much threw him under I guess there weren't buses then, or the trams even, so let's say threw him under the horse carriage. And then, to rub salt in the wound, his wife, who knew what he was doing, who, he made a lot of money for him and his missus. So she testified against him. She probably, if she refused to give him up, she might have been hanged alongside him. But anyway, William Chaloner, the nail maker, who went on to be a successful counterfeiter until Isaac Newton caught him, pretty much did all right for himself. And that's pretty much it for this fun fact regarding the, quotations, inventor of gravity, discoverer, really. I'll get on with the next episodes, and remember to like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah. I won't be saying that all the time because I guess it gets a bit like flogging a dead horse. But anyway, yeah, before I'm tempted to go off on a tangent about some tangentially related thing that came to mind when I was watching an episode of Only Connect. Yeah, I'll just end it there.